Hello and welcome to the Valley Eats driver app training video. My name is Connor and we will be going over the app features after our latest update to help you navigate within the app and on the road. We have recorded this using an iPhone device, but everything will be almost identical if you're using an Android phone. We'll start here on my iPhone homepage. You will see that the driver app icon has been updated to this truck. When I tap on the icon, it opens up and will take us right to this sign-in screen. If you don't yet have a driver account, you will be hitting the sign up button. But we already have a test account set up, so I'll be signing in with Ben's email. Thanks, Ben. After we sign in, the first thing that will come up is the deliveries tab in the middle with all of our assigned test orders, but we will get to that later. We are going to swipe left or click on the profile tab on the bottom left. The profile tab will display our account information as well as all the different settings. If you have a user account from ordering food from Valley Eats, you can sign in and connect it now in order to redeem points for discounts. Here you're also able to change your password. We'll move back up so we can adjust a few more user settings before getting into some of the other features. The display settings are preferences for themes between light, dark, and grayscale. Some find dark mode easier on the eyes, especially if they are delivering at nighttime. You are also welcome to go in and change the font size should you need to, and we have 3 options for the button height adjustment as well, for anyone that needs a little extra real estate while pressing buttons on the touchscreen. You are able to go back to the profile menu by dragging up on the bottom display settings tab. Next, we'll go into the system settings. Here, we need to make sure that our location services are turned on within our phone's permissions to be able to receive, navigate, and complete orders. If you click on the app settings button, you'll be taken out of the driver app and into your phone settings. Here, we'll check that the location services have permissions while using the app or always. I'll leave it on while using. Going back to the driver app, I'm going to slide up on the bottom tab and navigate back to the profile page. The next thing we'll check out is the schedule and setting your availability. So click on the schedule and it will open up the calendar for the month. Here we can see that any dates with the plus signs have shifts available to pick up. Any dates with the car icon means you are scheduled to work a shift on that day. So here on Thursday, we can see the open shifts available down at the bottom, but it is too late to change our availability. And then if we click on Saturday, the availability button appears on the right side. We can see the shift we are scheduled to work. If you cannot work the shift, there is the drop button in red. We would really appreciate if you could give us as much notice as you can in advance before you drop a shift. Dropping a shift you are scheduled to work with less than 24 hours notice can really affect our driver coverage, and our team members then have to scramble to find a replacement in time for that shift to start. I'm not going to actually drop the shift, but instead I'm going to click the availability button. So as we can see here, this is going to set my availability starting on April 9th. If I am unavailable this day, I will simply select the unavailable button. If we click on the available option, time slots will appear for me to select the hours I am open to working. If I am available all day to work, you can just flick on the all day tab and not have to worry about setting hours. I'm going to set my availability from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then I can set repeats for these hours, so I can have these set weekly for every Saturday, and then maybe add Sunday to make it every weekend, or I can add any other days of the week to repeat. If I want this set every day of the week, I can just choose daily, or say I have other shift work that I'm working around going on every other week, I can choose bi-weekly. I then want to click on the ends on date to set where I want these repeats to stop. So I will set it here for the end of the month. Once we're done setting our availability and picking up shifts, we'll swipe to get back to the profile screen. Here I will point out the blue status bar underneath the section tabs. If If we pull up on the tabs, we can access our on-call status. If I wasn't scheduled to work today, but I feel like making some deliveries, I can go on call to let the dispatchers know I am available. When you are done, you can just turn it back off. Here we can check out our earnings report to see our daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly deliveries, tips, and earnings. We can also go back and check out a similar report for our ratings and reviews submitted for our completed deliveries. Here you can view your points earned, but more importantly, you can browse through the shop tab to see how you want to redeem these points. You can get gift cards from a number of stores, websites, or get a CAA membership, Valley Eats merchandise, or exchange your points for credits to order food on the Valley Eats app. This is what requires having your personal account linked like we did earlier. Now that we are done with the profile section, we can move over to the delivery section by swiping or tapping on the lower tab. Once we are here, we can view the test orders that I have been assigned and that are in progress. First, we see the name of the restaurant we are picking up from on top, and below is the customer address for drop-off. The timestamps on the right side display when we should be arriving at each location. We can click on the order to get more information. On top is the order number that is unique for each order. Restaurants will sometimes staple a receipt to the bags when you're picking it up, or write the last few digits of the order number to identify which bags you are to pick up. Please ensure you are checking if there are multiple bags for larger orders. We can see the text that has delivery instructions for this order. Delivery instructions might include buzzer instructions, do not knock instructions, or which door to bring the delivery to. We can click on the instructions to bring up the whole message. We can also click on the cart to see the items in the order to confirm with the vendor that everything is inside. We can also see other order traits for extra information about this delivery. When we have all of our information about the order and we are ready to start to navigate to the destination, we can hit the navigation button on the bottom. This will take us to the map view, and then we can hit the navigation button again for guided navigation with voice instructions.
Starting navigation, please depart right onto Matthews Avenue, then turn right onto Pembroke Street West.
We can also hit the speaker icon to turn off the voice nav or flip the mute switch located on the side of iPhones to turn this off. You can use your fingers to move around on the map like any other map app and hit the recenter button to realign your position. The horizontal scroll on the bottom is your zoom feature that you can set to your preference. On the bottom, we can see our travel information with speed, estimated time of arrival, and distance to the destination. We can also swipe up from this tab to view another menu. The reroute button will reset your nav if you're taking another way. There is a button to call our dispatch team should you need assistance. You can travel back to the order screen, or you can complete the nav when you have arrived at your destination. I am going to go back into the order info and then swipe up to get me back into the home screen without changing any of these test order statuses. Lastly, we are going to swipe over to the News/Chat tab. When we have announcements or reminders to make for everyone, they are posted in the Bulletin section. As you can see, we have posts about app updates, scheduling reminders, and pay information. Click on the title to open it up and swipe up from the bottom to close it and get back to where you left off. We also have a notification section that we use if we need shifts picked up or other information like road closures and areas to avoid. The right side section is our chat that isn't quite ready yet, so we have two other options for contacting dispatch. We'll be launching the chat option soon so we can have all of our correspondence taking place within the driver app. So that is everything in the app. Please take some time to familiarize yourself with all the features and change your preferences before you start your journey. You will need to be attentive to the road and follow all traffic laws, and distracted driving is very dangerous and can cost you dearly. Thank you for bearing with me through all this, and please reach out if you have any questions about the app. Take care and drive safely.